Hey there, hi my cuties, how have you guys been doing? As always, your friend Gunika, I've been doing really super duper awesome. And I hope and I wish you guys are doing super duper awesome too. Yeah? So, guys, are you guys excited for today's storytelling session? Yes? Even I'm so excited because today I'm going to read aloud a very fun story, and I'm hoping you guys must have heard this before. Yes, it's a very famous story and you guys are going to love it. I promise you. Yes. But hey, I have to know, did you guys subscribe to my channel as yet or not? If not, please do not miss subscribing on my channel, else you would not know when a new story comes up. Yes, you would miss out on it. Do you want to miss out? No. We don't want to miss out any stories. So mommy, daddy, please subscribe to my channel Fun Stash and never miss out any story on my channel. So, are you guys excited? Let's get started. But hey, wait! If you guys are new on my channel and visiting it for the first time, let me tell you what I do on this channel. I read aloud stories. Yes, I read aloud stories, storybooks for your little ones and for you kiddos out there. So, if you are fond of storybooks or maybe just listening to stories, this is the place for you. I promise it will be so much fun on this storytelling journey together. So for today, let's get started and listen to our today's story. Okay, so let me tell you the name of today's storybook, and that's the storybook I'm going to read out. Ta-da! So the name of the storybook is Pinocchio. Yes. So let's get started and let's start reading this amazing storybook. Ta-da! So let's go. A long time ago, there was an old wood carver called Geppetto. All he wished for day and night was a child of his own. One day, he was carving a wooden puppet out of wood, when suddenly the puppet screamed, "Ouch!" Geppetto was startled. "You are talking! You're alive! I've always wanted a child. I shall call you Pinocchio, my son." So, what happened? There was a woodcarver and he did not have a child of his own. And one day he was carving wood like always because that was what he did. And while carving the puppet out of that wood, suddenly the puppet screamed, "Ouch!" The woodcarver was startled. He was amazed. He thought, "How is this puppet screaming?" "Oh," he said, "oh my God, you're alive. You can talk. I will call you my son Pinocchio." And so he got a son and he called him Pinocchio. Geppetto sold his coat to buy school books and a bag for Pinocchio. Pinocchio said, "But I don't want to go to school." Geppetto said very sternly, "You must go to school. Without it, you cannot become a wise and a rich man." That is so true. Going to school is very important, and most of all, studying is very important. To make sure Pinocchio grew up and became a wise and a rich man, Geppetto sold his coat and bought him a school bag and books. But Pinocchio did not want to go to school and did not want to study. But that's a bad thing, right? Let's see what happens next. On the way to school, Pinocchio saw a circus. He sold his school books and he bought a ticket to a puppet show. "Pinocchio, what did you do?" People cheered when he leapt up on the stage and he danced with the other puppets. The circus owner rewarded him with 5 gold coins. And everybody was praising Pinocchio for his performance at the circus. Pinocchio was merrily walking through the woods when he met a cunning cat and a sly fox. The fox came to Pinocchio and said, "Why don't you bury your coins under this magic tree? You will get 10 coins tomorrow morning." Pinocchio said no, and he started to walk away. That's a good thing Pinocchio did. The fox and the cat grabbed him. Let's see what happens next. They tied Pinocchio to a tree and they stole all his gold coins. Oh, poor little Pinocchio. Suddenly, a pretty blue fairy appeared before him. "How did you get here, little boy?" Pinocchio said, "I was tricked," and his nose started growing so big. He kept telling more lies and his nose kept growing longer and longer and longer. "Okay, I skipped school to go to the circus," he finally confessed the truth. His nose went back to its normal size. "You must not lie, Pinocchio," said the fairy. But the next day, Pinocchio again didn't want to go to school. So he went to the Funland circus again. While he was eating the candy, an evil wizard cast a spell on all of the Funland. Suddenly, all the little boys, they started turning into donkeys. Pinocchio ran away as fast as he could. If he didn't run away, he would have also turned into a donkey. Let's see what happens next. Pinocchio found out that Geppetto had sailed into the ocean to find him. Filled with despair, he dove into the ocean. Suddenly, a large whale gobbled up Pinocchio. It was very dark inside the whale, but Pinocchio heard a familiar voice calling his name. "Pinocchio, Pinocchio." It was Geppetto. The whale had swallowed him up too. Together, they built a fire inside whale's tummy. That made the whale sneeze. Out came Pinocchio and Geppetto. Finally rescued. After meeting Geppetto, Pinocchio said to him that, "I promise I will be a good son." The father and the son hugged together. The blue fairy was so pleased with Pinocchio that she turned him into a real boy. Yes, so that's such a cute story. And what have you learned from this story? Can you guys guess? I need to know. How are you going to tell me? Oh wait, let me tell you. So, this story teaches you that you mustn't ever lie. You must never, never, never lie. And you must always speak the truth. If not, your nose will grow bigger. And lying is the worst thing that you can do. Always, always remember. Always speak the truth and never lie. That's about this story, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, then do leave a like and a comment down below. And please, please, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, Fun Stash. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best.